This is called Thinkdiag2, and after reviewing a bunch of Bluetooth OBD2 scanners, I believe that this is the best one that you can buy. First of all, this is made by Launch, and Launch makes professional scan tools, and what you get in this Bluetooth connection box is their professional software, which you can connect to your smartphone. And the great part is that you have the same software as $500 or even $1,000 scan tool, but since you are not paying for the tablet, you are using it with your phone, the price can be fairly low. And when I say low, if you compare it to other Bluetooth OBD2 scanners, the price is high. It costs anywhere around $150, $180. For those $180 you will get this device, and you will also get 1 year of subscription, which means that when the first year is over, you need to continue paying subscription of $80 per year. Is paying subscription worth it? For me, definitely. If you need your diagnostic scanner for a bunch of cars, it is so much worth it. The software here is really professional. You can use it when you are dealing with used cars. You can do used car check, determine car history, you can do full scan, read full live data from all control units, basically everything you need to do. The scanner really does offer the widest range of features that I have ever seen in any Bluetooth OBD2 scanner. It can diagnose problems, it can verify car's history, it can make customizations with ECU coding, unlock hidden features, and it does work on more than 10,000 different car models. It also works for both operating systems, Android and also the iOS. So you can use it with Android phone, you can use it with your iPhone, doesn't matter. It is also definitely faster than any other Bluetooth OBD2 scanner. You can do full scan, you can scan all control units in your car under 2 minutes, which is amazing. I think that the reason why it is so fast is because you get real wired connection and you are connecting to this box with your phone. So the data can be transferred fast to this device through the cable, and you just connect to this box with your smartphone using Thinkdiag app. Okay, so just quick recap. It works for both Android and iOS. It will work for almost any car model. It is very versatile when it comes to vehicle coverage, and it also have really wide range of features. So I will plug it in my OBD2 port and I will show you what it can do. And also, if you are completely new to OBD2, to car diagnosing and stuff like that, I have this free 50-page PDF which will cover the OBD2 basics, what it is, which scanner to choose, how to use that scanner, how to customize car, how to verify real mileage. It is all here. You can download it in link in the description completely for free. Now I will plug this scanner in and I will show you what it can do. This is the OBD2 port where you plug your scanner. Okay, the lights are on, which means I am connected successfully. And now I will open my Thinkdiag app. Let's select this All System Diagnostics, VIN decoding. Now it will automatically detect your car's VIN number. Okay, so my VIN isn't decoding, and the mistake I did was I don't have my ignition turned on. So let me just turn it on. Remember, when using diagnostic scanners, you always want to have your ignition turned on. Now it is able to read the VIN number. And also the car model, Audi A3 Sportback 2007. Okay, so now I have all these options. Let's start with the health report. This is full scan of the fault codes. It will go through all control units that I have in my car and it will scan the fault codes. There are 15 control units in this car and you can already see that it scanned like 6 or 7 of them. This scan tool is extremely fast. See, it is just 40 seconds and scan is already done. Out of those 15 control units, there are 13 that are completely without fault, and there is one fault in 2 different control units. Immobilizer control unit and driver's door control unit. So let's check those DTC, diagnostic trouble codes. I want to read DTC, and it says that control module is defective, and that is control module for immobilizer. Let's tap at that question mark, and it will do quick Google search for me. So I can get more information about what this code means and how do I fix it. Usually I could clear that fault code, but since this code is static, that means it isn't going anywhere. I can clear it, but it will come back right away. So it basically cannot be cleared. I can press clear, but it won't clear. See, it is already back. Control module defective, cannot be cleared unless I fix the problem first and then I can clear the code. Or fixing the problem might actually turn off the code automatically. automatically. Other trouble code was in driver's door electronics, read DTC, motor for window lift driver side. And that is no surprise, because my window wheel lifter is working kind of funny. I have trouble lifting it up. There is definitely some fault going on in the power lifter. I'm surprised that you can get codes like this in 2007 cars. That is why this device is so amazing, because it can read all fault codes. There are a lot of Bluetooth OBD2 scanners that will just read codes from the engine. Now, in this particular Audi, there are 15 control units. So imagine if you can scan only one of those 15 control units. You want to have a device that can scan all control units, like this Thinkdiag2. You can also do actuation tests. Actuation tests are also component or bidirectional tests, and bidirectional function can be usually found in more expensive scanners like 500, 1000 or even 2000 scan tools. And Thinkdiag2 is one of the very few Bluetooth OBD2 scanners that has bidirectional function. Now I can do this test for my lowering window regulator. Okay, good. And now raising it back up. Okay, great. Bidirectional tests for the windows, not that much useful. You can just use your button and do the same thing. But you have other components in your car that you might want to test, but you don't have any way to manually turn them on. We need to go into the engine control module, so system selection, engine electronics, actuation test, and you can actually test every component in your engine that can be tested with this bidirectional test. You can hear those relays. See, now I am verifying that all relays in my car, in my engine works. And here is what is currently being tested. Intake manifold, turning valve control circuit, bang 1. Perform the test. See, you can hear that engine fan is spinning. So I successfully did 7 engine actuation tests, and I know that every relay and every system that can be tested with this tool is working properly, including the engine fan. Okay, so we read the fault codes, we did bidirectional tests. The next and probably the most important feature of diagnostic scanner is reading the live data. Thinkdiag2 will give you complete live data for every control unit, which is very rare in Bluetooth OBD2 scanners. Usually they will give you only live data from the engine. This will give you live data from all control units, and also if you go to this live data, you can have read by list or read by channel. Those channels are Volkswagen and Audi thing, and these are the same channels that you would read with using best aftermarket diagnostic tools for Volkswagen Audi, for example VCDS or OBD11. If you go to this channel, it should be channels from 0 to 255. For example, I know that channel 30 is for lambda control. See? Lambda control. But what you can also do is go read by list. You could read all this data only in the engine, and also there are hundreds of other data you can read in other control modules. I have complete guide on how to read engine live data, which will be linked up here. Now we can take a look at more advanced features. You can go to special functions, and you can see that you have bunch of service procedures: reset service, brake pad change, throttle learning, battery matching, everything you could need for servicing the vehicle. Now you won't use all of these functions, because for example you have DPF regeneration. This car is gasoline, doesn't even have DPF, but there are a lot of features that you can use when servicing your car. And here is unlock hidden features, so we can check those customizations. It is asking to download files, because I have never used this scan tool to customize this car. So let it download, and we will see what customizations can be done with this Thinkdiag2. Downloaded successfully. Now it wants us to select car model. This is Audi A3, and now we can go to different control modules and code our settings. Now we have same features like in the OBD11 or VCDS. You can use this long code and either code by hexadecimal number, or you can just use the long coding helper. Now we are in the long code helper. You will need instructions which can be found online that will help you do those codings. Customization is not looking like this for every car. This long coding is special feature for VAG vehicles, and you have this in the Thinkdiag because it does store special functions and special software for multiple car brands. So now you can see how really advanced this diagnostic scanner is. Okay, so let me go. I already know that in the byte number 7 we can make our daytime running lights from turn signals. So turn signals will be running permanently. Byte 7. Okay, and now we just need to input the decimal value for brightness of turn signals. So click here, input the number. I will put 100. Okay, now we can go ahead and save it. Now you can see that we have really wide range of options, because every byte contains some feature and there are a lot of them, and this is just one control unit. You have other control units that can be customized. We can go into instrument cluster, for example, and I will show you the adaptation. The adaptations are also VAG feature, and they are very similar to long coding. They are used to make customization and service procedures. See, for example, the language. Now my language is set to English, I believe. No, I have the German language. Okay, so value 1 will be for German language. Let's say I want to change it to English. Input value 2. Let's try checking it now. Okay, I have my English. It is very impressive that those features are here. Even though this is the general scanner made for all vehicles, you can still have specialized functions like this for different car brands. I wonder what is this mileage odometer adaptation. Need access approval, perform login. Let's try help. Okay, how do I make... Can I actually make this login somehow? Online secure login. Login success. Okay, let's try it now. Adaptation, read by list. Mileage odometer. Okay, I am in. I can also see the stored value. I actually changed the odometer. We have 227 230. Let's try doing 227 240. Data error. Okay, whatever. Okay, so as you can see, this scanner is really advanced. There are a lot of things. It works for multiple car brands. And if you are looking to get one Bluetooth OBD2 scanner that will work for any car brand, the Thinkdiag2 is definitely your best choice.